yesterday.
Get him off.
One of the greatest shots of all time that did not count. It was
Hey, if you keep talking,
maybe the biggest travesty.
Okay, nice. Well, we'll move on to the NBA now. What's been going on since we had last chatted? But I'll pass it on to Jackson straight away, mate. Your Celtics, they're going downhill very quickly.
Yeah, well, the results speak for themselves, don't they? Look at the first game. I know Connor is absolutely up and about at the moment. We blew a 28-point lead against the Brooklyn Nets, which is the biggest comeback of the season. I mean, I don't know what to make of that. You know, we had a whole side in, and we blow it like that. Consider it charity, I reckon, because it's just, I don't know what else to explain from it. It's like, I'm just livid.
Well, it was a bit harsh. I said you guys are going downhill quickly. You've only lost 3 in a row, but still, I mean...
But the stats are in that favour. I took something down yesterday, as I always do. And, pre the All-Star break, all these key stats, like record, points per game, 3-pointers made, all that, we're in the top 5. Whereas, if you look at it the last 5 games, we're not even in the top 20 for half of them. It's just, I don't know what's going on. I mean, to be fair, the other couple of games we've had players out, the Cavs game where it went to OT, although we were up by 15, we had no Tatum as well. Grant Williams missed 2 free throws to force overtime. Usually you make those, and I'm not going to say any more about that.
I will happily say more about that.
I know you will.
So, I saw a tweet from LeBron, coincidentally, straight after the Grant Williams missing free throws, saying he reckons his son, Bronny James, who's 17?
Something like that.
17, saying he reckoned Bronny James would be better than some of these cats in this league.
I probably would.
So I don't know if that's a dig at Grant Williams, but the Kings after him. But I think we have to address the elephant in the room. Are the Celtics in danger of missing the playoffs?
Mate, I think it's more danger of LeBron leaving the Lakers rather than the Celtics making the playoffs.
He's cool 2 years, 4 years?
Yeah, still more danger.
Nah, I don't think so, mate.
I don't think we're going to miss the playoffs. I get what you're saying, we had a shocking first half of the season, then we came back, it could be a sense of flipping the script around, but I think we just need to get back to playing our game. Our best is, I reckon, probably just about the best in the competition.
What
are you saying a prime AD is?
I would say the Bucks are the team to beat.
Oh, yeah, at the moment.
I disagree.
You're not going the Knicks.
I think the Knicks are the team to beat. We're 5th. We've got a game-winning streak of 9, and as we speak, we're up at the moment against the Hornets. That will make it 10 if we win that game. Even we're winning games even without some of our best players on the court. Honestly, if the question is who's the team to beat right now? It's the New York Knicks, hands down.
I'd just like to say, the listeners would know, the NBA usually it's dominated by the chat by me and Mansell. All of a sudden, Knicks win 9 in a row. Owen comes out. He's wearing his Knicks hoodie. I've never seen him wear. Takes it off.
I've worn this before.
I'm expecting to see the Thanks Basil top. He's got a New York Knicks t-shirt on. Never seen it before.
Yeah.
Well, I've got no idea what's going on here. I've never seen him watch basketball, get really into it.
Okay,
all of a
that's
sudden.
ridiculous. I used to play, and I'm back this season in a big and better way. All right. I do watch the games. All right. I know most of the players.
Might have to give him a bandwagon to test. I reckon. He's coming out of nowhere, but
and you all of a sudden be quiet because Brooklyn are on their way down.
The lowest sweatband's going to come next, already.
On the way down, but we're back. Mikal Bridges is all we need. We've beaten the Boston Celtics after being down by 28 points.
Everyone's beating the Boston Celtics these days.
But you lost to a team of misfits. You lost to a side that got their spine ripped out of in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Look, there's no real panic stations for the Celtics at the moment, but you've got a history of falling short in big games, especially against Golden State last year. So I'd be worried deep down, Mansell. I really would. And I don't know if guys like Tatum and whoever else I've got, Jaylen Brown, the bloody face mask dude, and all these guys. I don't know if they've got the ability in big games to do it because they haven't done it before. So.
Well, let's just say, luckily Ben Simmons won't have much time come playoff time because we know what he's been like when he's played the playoffs in the past.
Well, we weren't talking about Ben Simmons.
Don't deflect.
Look, I sort of feel sorry for the bloke, Ben Simmons. I do, because he can play good basketball, but when you lose confidence, and he hasn't lost ability, when you lose confidence, everything else goes with it. But deep down, there's a good Ben Simmons out there. Whichever team just needs to get the best out of him, but I don't think he's going to be at Brooklyn next year, and we'll probably get some good return for it. So we don't mind that.
Talking about who's the team to beat, boys.
No, don't.
Don't go.
Well, we're placed exactly where the Knicks are in the different conference.
That's a way worse of a conference. That's way worse.
Just quickly, you're only 2 games above 500. I'm not sure you're the team to beat. You're barely scraping it.
Warriors, 5 out of last 6. Right? I've cracked the Da Vinci code. What we need, I said 50-point games from Steph.
Don't bring Steph into this. He can't keep doing it all by himself.
He can't do it by himself.
And it shows.
And do you know what we need now?
We need
our home and away record, right? Just hear me out. Home, 27-7. We do not lose at home.
7 games.
Away, 7-24. Now we need more home games. That's what we need.
You're terrible, mate. It changes week. It changes game to game, week to week. If you can't win away, you can't even challenge for a championship.
The fact that we're 5th and we're 7-24 away, 5 out of the last 6. The only team that keeps getting our measure is the Lakers, apparently, and they're like.
You want to talk about a good away record? Knicks 20-12.
I mean, if you want to play every game at home, a bit like Richmond Tigers, some would say, the only way they won premierships.
That's true.
Can't
be bothered going. They can't be bothered driving down GMHBA Stadium.
And the Warriors can't be bothered leaving California.
Let's be honest. Who would go to that shithole Geelong?
I've been there and I can back that.
It is an absolute hole.
Falcons down the Caroon, man.
It's far out. Shocking for me.
No, but all I'm saying is, give him a little bit more respect than early in the year. I understand we can't play every game at home. It'd be nice if we could, though. That's all I'm saying. 27-7, beat that record at home.
Pretenders.
Beat that record at home. What are the Knicks probably like?
Yeah, of course. But, mate, we can play home and away.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about home.
Well, mate, you can't, you can't win championships.
Well, with all due respect, the Western Conference
the Western Conference
is basically the VFL. The Eastern Conference is basically the AFL. It's a worse conference. The Nets are 36-28, and they're 6th. And then you got Golden State 34-31. That's cute. Won 5 of their last 6, but they're somehow 5th. It's just a weaker comp.
Sorry to tell you, mate.
It's a VFL.
The Nets are on the way
expansion
down.
Clubs.
The Nets are on the way down, mate. So I think Connor's just a bit upset. I think because his little Nets.
We're on a 2-game win streak. We're on a 2-game win streak.
Back up the 2 games.
2-game win streak. We're currently up against Houston, who have the worst record in the history of the game by 5 points.
That gives you confidence.
But we will build. That gives me a lot of confidence. You take what comes. You got to beat who's along the line. So we'll be right. The Nets will be right. Mikal Bridges, Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie hit one of the greatest shots of all time the other day.
Get him off.
One of the greatest shots of all time that did not count. It was.
Mate, if you keep talking,
maybe the biggest travesty. Mate, the Knicks,
Oh, don't start. Don't bring the Knicks back into this.
I don't even, mate, the Knicks are okay now, but they're 5th now and they're on a 9-game win streak.
Hey,
what does that tell you? They were in all sorts of shit before that.
If the Warriors can't leave California, you guys can't even leave your own state for crying out loud, because the Knicks have got a stranglehold on you guys, so...
Knicks.
Right now,
carry on,
Mantle.
Carry
on. The Knicks are the best team in the NBA as we speak.
No,
they are not.
The Bucks are.
They might
be.
Not
the Bucks.
They're 16-1 in the last 7 games.
If Giannis gets injured, they're not anymore. So.
This is getting seriously messy. Let's just move on. If there's anything to talk about next,
I rest my case about Steph and the Warriors. The Bucks are the team to beat.
Nah, they got all. Nah.
Followed by the Warriors.
No, their last 10, 9-1. Knicks, their last 10, 9-1. So probably Knicks and Bucks equally.
Get what off?
Look, I rest my case. Knicks are the team to beat.